All right, today's topic is transformations. It just means changes. All right, we're going to have a function and its graph. We're going to change the equation, change the function, which will in turn make changes on the graph. We're going to figure out how they relate. All right, first thing about these transformations, any operation, anything that happens inside a group of grouping symbol, parentheses, brackets, absolute value bars, happens inside a grouping symbol is going to be some kind of horizontal change. The graph is going to be affected left and right. If it happens outside those symbols, then it will be affected vertically, up and down. All right. First type we're going to do is translation, which just means moving a graph. All right. Notice here I have a minus h inside the parentheses here. Let's see what happens if h changes. What happened? The graph moved right. If the equation is changed to x minus 3 squared, that means it's going to move it 3 to the right. If it's x minus 5 squared, 5 to the right. X minus 6 squared, 6 to the right. So you can see that x minus a number squared moves it right that number. If I'm moving it left, it's actually going to be plus inside there. So this means x minus h is negative 3. So x minus a negative 3 is x plus 3. That moves the graph 3 to the left. It's opposite of what you would think. Just remember, it is opposite. Plus is going to move the graph to the left. Minus is going to move it to the right if it's inside the parentheses. Okay? All right. So let's go to the k at the end of the graph. After the squared, if I add or subtract the number to the equation, that's going to affect it vertically because it's not happening within the grouping symbols. It's not in the parentheses. Plus 2 at the end of the equation, move the graph up 2. Plus 4, moved it up 4. So in this case, plus means going up. Minus means going down. So if it were plus a negative 3, that's moving 3 down. And that can be rewritten. Instead of writing plus negative 3, you can just write minus 3. So like I said, minus goes down, plus goes up that many units. Okay? All right, let's look at some examples of translations. So same parent function here, f of x equals x squared. All right. If I do f of x plus 1, which means x plus 1 is in parentheses there, x plus 1 squared. All right, that's inside the parentheses, so that means it's going to be horizontal. It's plus, so it's going to go left. Left, the 1 unit. Plus 1 means to the left. If I have f of x minus 5, that's x minus 5 in parentheses. So minus means go to the right. And how many? 5. So this is right, 5 units. I'm taking the graph and moving it that far right. Plus 7 at the end. This is not within the grouping symbol, so it is a vertical change. So that's going to move it up 7. Minus 3 at the end. Same example we had before. It's not inside the grouping symbols. It's at the end of the equation, so that's moving down 3. Now we have a combo. We got two different types of translations. We got a x plus 6 in parentheses, and we have a minus 2 outside the parentheses. So the plus 6 part here, that's going to move the graph 6 to the left. Remember, inside the parentheses, plus means go left. Outside the parentheses, that means vertical, so that's going to move it down 2. So this, we have the parent function graph, move it 6 left and 2 down. And there's your translations.